Well, we got to do a little maintenance here on the M5, and specifically this is an F10 chassis, but it's going to be about the same on any of your S63 and 63 engines, and really probably cross into some of even the 6 cylinders as well and other 8 cylinders. But you asked, Tim, do you really order your oil? And yes, I do, because literally the city I live in, nor the county that I live in, I don't know of an import auto parts store that carries any of the filters. So I have to order those anyway, whether I'm ordering it from O'Reilly or, Napa Auto Parts, whatever, to order my oil filter. And then half the time, finding the right oil that I want to run is always, either the store kind of carries it sometimes and then changes the different viscosities, things like that. So it's just easy for me, jump on Turner Motorsport, order the whole kit, to get the oil, the filter, even the drain plug, your copper crush washer, and have everything ready to go. And you ask, well, do you do that every time? And yes. So each time I do the oil change, I go ahead and order my next kit. So it's ready and waiting for the next 5,000 miles. Yeah, I don't do 10 or 13 or 15,000 miles like the manufacturer says. I typically do that every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, make sure that oil is where I like it. But anyway, let's get this thing in the air and let's get this thing started. By the way, if you haven't seen our video on installing the Turner Motorsport underbelly pan or whatever you call this, it's a 3-piece system, all aluminum, a nice thick gauge aluminum. This one's wrinkle powder coated. You can also get it just bare aluminum as well, all stainless hardware also. Just a great addition to the plastic that usually gets ripped out the first time somebody pulls across the curb. You can see I really take care of driving this thing, but I still scrub every now and then. I mean, it's just one of those issues that when you own a car like this, that you're going to scrub some speed bumps and some dirt road stuff, whatever. But anyway, highly recommend the Turner Motorsport skid plate or belly pan, whatever you want to call this system. We've got a full video on installing this as well. Let's go ahead and get this 17 millimeter oil drain plug out and get this draining. Hopefully it's not too hot. Perfect temperature. Nice bath consistency. Sorry for the compressor noise. Highly recommend you getting an oil pan that will catch all of your fluid, because I've got a nice mess here on the floor now. Everything's don't go as planned, as always. I should have known better. Probably a 6-quart pan, and I think this thing holds like 8.5, 9 quarts. Yeah, it was brilliant. Make sure you install your new copper crush washer and drain plug if you want to. This drain plug's in decent shape. I'm just going to replace the washer. When you're ordering from, say, places like Turner, they will include the crush washer, and even, depending on the kit, include a drain plug as well if you want to replace the drain plug. But again, if it's in decent shape, just replace that crush washer and you should be fine. We'll come back and torque that where it needs to be. And now let's get over here, and now we'll really make the mess. This is always fun because once it comes fast. As I said. And you say, Tim, did you really make a mess? And yeah, I think I did. So we'll put the old rider to use today. I'm going to go ahead and separate this filter. Just pull it out. Just kind of inspect everything, make sure everything's good, and then you want to take your favorite pick and get this O-ring off here. You won't be needing that where we're going. Take our new O-ring, a little dab of oil on it. Make sure it seats in that groove Don't think that's a groove there, because if you follow these threads around, you'll see on that top one, that's really not a groove. It's that bottom groove is where that O-ring sits. Take our new filter, and don't just set it in there. Push it till it clicks. Should rotate freely. If you want to put a little oil in there, you absolutely can. I did go ahead and add a little Liqui-Moly oil to the oil filter and canister there. And then make sure that starts easily. Again, as I said, we'll come back and torque that. Little wipe down, little brake clean. That should get her. Final torque on both of these is really 40 Newton meters. Yeah, need extension. So the drain plug cap, 40 Newton meters. And then on the oil filter cap, what they're saying is 30 Newton meters, back off 180 degrees, and then 40 Newton meters. So back off, and then 40 Newton meters. And voila. In all honesty, nice, strong hand tight on that, or, you know, a little work with the ratchet, and you'll be fine. That's a plastic housing. You definitely don't want to bust that. And all we're trying to do is keep it from leaking. And that's what the O-ring does. Now the next step is just get this thing on the ground and get some oil in it, or get it near the ground anyway. We'll set it in that nice pretty oil we just dumped all over the ground. So I highly recommend this funnel kit here, because it's just nice to be able to lock in these oil fillers and the oil filler tubes. Now this one's not that bad with the BMW. However, even though it's easy to access right here, it does take a quick angle down like that. So if you're pouring too fast, it can overfill. So getting something that actually locks in with a gasket. And by the way, if you look on the box here for this AGA Tools oil filler, if you go down, it says BMW, dark red. Here's our dark red. And it locks in there with a gasket. And then your handy dandy funnel is going to also lock in there with friction as well as a gasket. And now we can fill this up and fill up the vehicle. I do like this Liqui-Moly oil. And by the way, if you've never used their system before, their bottles are a little bit different. You're going to pull up these tabs here. Don't just grab that and spin it off. Pull up these tabs and then turn it. But before you do that, screw it back on a little bit and pull this up. Get a nice little handy spout. But we also got to pull the ring there to pull the plug out of the spout. And now you got a nice pouring spout right there built into the bottle. Now, each one of these Liqui-Moly bottles is 5 liters, which is a little more than 5 quarts, about 5 1/4 quarts. And I believe this is going to take somewhere close to 9, not quite 9 quarts, but there's probably still a little residual left in there, so I won't quite put 9 quarts in. Looks like it's not going to pour fast either way I turn it or angle it or whatever. And that's it. I'll let this drain for a few seconds here to drain out any residual. But really that's it. You want to go ahead and do your oil measurement from your diagnostics or from your dash. Also, you can clear the code from your dash or from a diagnostic tool. Just going to pull this out. And then the cool thing is this little rubber cap right here. I can put it right on there and close the lid, or pull this off and then close the lid, and I'm ready to go. So again, I want to measure the oil from inside and then add as we needed. Otherwise, this is done. By the way, we also have a video on fixing the blower motor and when leaves get caught in there and everything else. Pretty cool video on that as well. So I highly recommend the Liqui-Moly kit from Turner Motorsport. You can order that. They send it to you. You don't have to think about it. Even getting into your other tools and things to use for the job. So we'll have a link in the description if you're interested. Also, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even TikTok. And if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And by all means, you hated our video. How could you hate this? Anyway, let us know in the comments why. Have a great day. Keep smiling.